My name is Sean, and we are live once again with LBDProphecy, Vince, Totally Mitchin Collectibles, and Quickdraw. Andrew will probably not be here tonight. He's taking care of some family commitments. But in the meantime, I want to say thank you for everyone that came in. Thank you, Laura, once again for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Hello, T, and somebody named Vincent. Probably a new guy.
Martinez.
Sounds like
Yes.
sounds like he's Mexican. But he could fool you all.
I don't know. Sounds like one of those inner city LA.
There, I'm gonna be like Sean.
Yeah. What the hell is that?
Lean forward. It's Luffy.
Yeah. You always go the extreme on just super glue it.
My shoulder? Yes. Absolutely. I'm the super glue to my shoulder.
Yeah, and then next time he goes,
right.
Jesus. Aw. Come on, quick. You gonna play?
I did not get suckered into buying anything like that.
What? You mean anything white?
Very long.
I was gonna say I'd be impressed if you could keep that pork there.
Yeah.
Hey, Milk. Hey, Milky, how you doing, buddy? No, so we have only two theater companies in this city, and so I have a bunch of what they call scene points, which is basically, like probably Mitch has like a points program for his theater, and I'm sure you guys have yours. But this theater takes me about an hour to get to by bus, 20 minutes by car. So I only go out there I think last time I was out there was maybe a year ago. So I said, screw it. I had about $70 in scene points. So I went, this is a bunch of Ghostbusters merch. So I used all my scene points and bought everything I could.
Well, honestly, I went and saw the movie today, and I went to a Cinemark, and they didn't have nothing.
How was the movie?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
it was good, man.
There. Not even a collector cup. I was like, oh, okay, well.
Shit. Well, I got 2 buckets here. LBD was able to help me get 2 there. Technically, I could get. There's 2 more that I can get, and I'd have all of them. But I'm not going to go that far. That's a little excessive.
Which is the other 2? I didn't.
I could have used that one as a freaking bucket.
Maybe cleaning melted butter out of it for once.
Well, I don't eat popcorn anyway. I would have put my chocolate covered almonds in it.
It's Region or something like that. It's the one that has the tin, the one that looks like the firehouse, and another ecto trap, which is. But I didn't see the point in getting another ghost trap popcorn bucket when I already have the one that I want.
Where did you go? AMC?
Wait, you did buy that one though.
I did?
Yeah, when Mitch sent me the message, I asked you, "Are you sure you want both?" And you said yes.
Oh crap! Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I got both then.
Yeah, all you're
my
missing
memory is.
You know,
all I'm missing is the tin firehouse now, I guess.
Age is such a terrible thing to go through.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I know Cinemark's supposed to have the Slimer bucket that actually has the freaking holding the bag.
Well,
there's 2 versions. There's the red one, which is Cinemark, and then Cineplex. I know original name is blue.
They're probably.
Well, I know there was one that didn't have the bag. It was just a freaking Slimer with his mouth open.
That one was Landmark, which is here in Canada, which I picked up.
Okay.
And yeah, that one was AMC over here. Also, I'm telling you, man, they saw that how popular that Doom one was, and they just wanted to go for it. I think that's what it was.
AMC here has the trap and the Slimer with the mouth open. That's AMC here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll show those off later, a little bit later. I can show them.
What?
I got
you don't have AMC in Canada? Like, what is?
No, we. So what happened was in the early '90s we had AMC, we had Landmark Cinema, and like 2 others. And then what happened was they were losing money, AMC. So AMC got bought out by one of the bigger Canadian companies, and that was the end of AMC, and then there was a smaller one that got bought out by the other. So now there's only 2 theater
What
companies.
about, do you guys have MAN?
Uh,
like like the MAN Chinese theater? Then they have other theaters? No,
no, dude, that's no.
I think
I
that's
think there's
an
only
LA
like 3 of them in the States.
Oh, I don't know. We have a few in California. I didn't know if that was like a state thing or.
Yeah, no, we've got this end of we've got Cinemark, AMC, and Regal. Regal's corporate office is here in Knoxville.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So Regal Cinemas.
Speaking of Regal, they already shipped out what you had with the other popcorn bucket. It came out quick. Freaking Cinemark, man, those guys take like Cinemark and AMC. When you order online, they take forever to ship. It could be a month before you see those things.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm patient. I
yeah.
still got to make room. I still got to make room for others. I'm running those 3 shelves that I dedicated to Ghostbuster stuff. They're starting to get full.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Yeah. Well, I'll figure something out. I mean, I just finished redoing the bathroom and put up all those aluminum signs and stuff, and some of the mini puffs are in there because these things are magnetic. So, and I have a metal medicine cabinet, so I kind of stuck them on the side of the medicine cabinet. But obviously, we know what I went and saw. I did see it twice. So yes, Vince, I did see the movie. I went with my mom to see just the regular theater with the reclining seats, and then I went to go and saw the 4DX, which was the seats that move back and forth. Now, has everyone seen the new Planet of the Apes trailer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you know the scene where it's coming over the horizon, and then you see all the apes on horses riding,
Oh yes,
chasing a human. Probably
Yes.
not Vince, but most people.
I've seen it. Yes, I've seen that.
Okay.
I was a little part. I thought I didn't see it, but I remember that part. So, yes.
So when I'm in the theater, the seat's leaning back as you're coming over the horizon. I'm like, oh, this is cool. It leans. These are newer ones, so you can see the ceiling as it's leaning that far back. And I'm like, okay, this is obviously setting up for something else. So I grabbed the handle, and this woman had gotten a Heineken drink, and she had opened it, right? So she's drinking as the seat's going back. And then as soon as the horses start running, the damn seat lunges forward to where you're almost looking at the floor, and it's shaking back and forth. And I'm watching this woman as her beer is just all over the friggin' place. And she's covered, like her glasses, her shirt, everything is soaked. And she's like, trying to.
Nice.
You can't eat in those seats, man. It's impossible. I don't know anybody who would be that crazy, but yeah, it was worth it. But like I said, I don't think I'm gonna do the whatchamacallit, those 4D box seats anytime soon. Like again, because it's ridiculous.
Well, let's see. How often do you go to the movies? Let's be honest.
Pretty often, actually. Usually twice. If it's something I want to see, maybe twice a month if I'm lucky. What do I think of the? She's asking, what do I think of the 27 view? I purposely got a seat so I had the peripheral here, so I couldn't see anything on either side. Like it was within my field of vision. It was nice. It was good. I mean, it didn't really add anything more to the movie than I would have expected. Just the fact that the seats were moving was cool. That was my big takeaway. I enjoyed it.
Doesn't it have smells in some sort?
Yeah, it threw in smoke and stuff, and like in the scene in the movie when the ice is like traveling across the ground, it was like blowing artificial like ice, like I want to say snow. And when smoke was happening and things were just general tomfoolery, it pumped it into the air. It was cool. I mean, but my thing was just the fact that feeling the whole movie itself. I couldn't imagine anybody like watching a movie that's like 7 hours long doing that, man. That'd be ridiculous.
Oh man, imagine watching Avatar on that.
Oh yeah, wasn't that 3 hours?
Mm-hmm.
I know, and I know. I watched Civil War, and that was rough. That literally was. That was horrible. Come on, Cap. Take a knee. Take a knee, Cap. You awake there, Mitch?
Yep. I'm looking at something.
And I
Yep.
just tried to log into Instagram, and now it's asking me to confirm if I'm me. Well, that's new.
Well, I had to put a pin in for Messenger. Just got something.
Oh yeah, they started doing that to me like last month.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have Facebook, so I don't. Messenger.
We all know, man. You're living off the grid. You know, you don't actually live in a house. You live in the
Yeah, I live in the what did Sean call it?
the workers' quarters. That's what.
Yeah, the workers' quarters. Say it
I said
nicely.
you didn't. I said you didn't live in the main house, is what I said.
The big house.
So did anybody go for the NFTs?
What ones?
Which ones?
It's the ones
Star
that
Wars
come
one.
out tomorrow.
Oh, is it tomorrow?
Yeah.
I thought they had already come out. I hadn't been paying attention to them, to be honest with you, because when I saw them, they really didn't catch my interest.
Which one were there? Is it the Beast? Oh, no, the Beast
Star
Wars one already passed, right?
Star Wars.
Oh yeah, Star Wars.
Yeah, they come out tomorrow.
Yeah,
I was like,
did
what?
not get well, no, because I know they're all deluxe, which I think is kind of cool, but at the same time,
Terrible.
But at the same time, you
I
can
wish
just hire.
there would have been a Freddy, maybe it would have been cool thinking, but they didn't even do a Freddy.
No.
no,
They're all
actually gonna-
deluxe. There's a ton of packs.
here we are.
And why?
Here we are.
One of
We
them.
already have those pops.
Yeah, there's one. Like, isn't the Luke Skywalker one already like a 2-pack?
Yep.
Yeah.
But he's not upside down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is.
Hey,
Isn't
so
he?
wait, with the Leia, is it a 3-pack? Or what the one behind her?
That's an insert.
Oh, so it's
Yeah.
just a piece of paper.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm.
Yep.
It's the movie poster, basically,
okay.
from Star Wars,
Trash.
is what it is. But with her in front of it. The Emperor, we already have that pop, just not on a throne. The
And-
Darth
No, but-
Vader, we have every Darth Vader imaginable.
Yeah, and if you really want that, all you gotta do is hire somebody on Etsy to 3D print that background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you can play any pop you want on it.
Yeah.
True. I mean,
But
in
no,
the Han one, they did it. He was in carbonite all the way.
Yeah, it's just dumb. That one.
Yeah, there's a full carbonite one and already, but still, it's like I don't think they'll do well at all.
No.
And like I don't know what
CPO.
makes everybody think like, oh, I gotta have that C3PO turned off. Like,
Yeah,
it's
it's already
just dumb.
Yeah.
I'm just glad there's no Boba Fett.
Funny part is
Haven't got
maybe
that.
him with his starship.
And
Too
no
bad they didn't
Yoda.
do a Yoda. A Freddy as Yoda.
They already have
There's
a
already
Freddy
a
Yoda.
Freddy, yeah.
Yeah, but they already have all these other pops too.
No, but they don't really repeat Freddy's. If anything, it would have to be a Freddy Grogu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or actually, I can't really think of anything else beyond that.
Freddy Jabba the Hutt. Yes.
Right.
Deluxe pop, perfect.
There you go. Umpty's gonna get into 3D printing. Everybody just go to him. He'll
There you go.
3D print out stuff for you at the library.
Yes.
We got Scar King.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna wait for it too to go watch that.
I got a
Yeah, I was thinking the
coupon
same
or something for mine for like a free screening of it or something. Or
Hey,
free.
Oh, really?
That's how I went to go see Ghostbusters. I got a free ticket with T-Mobile for not a free ticket, a $5 ticket with T-Mobile.
Quick, you get
Oh,
the
really?
18 Wumpa?
Yeah. And then I pay for the kids, which is cheaper, obviously.
No, I'm not.
So
I'm not
anybody
getting
care
that.
about Sonic?
No.
Yeah.
They had those at my Target. Or whatever the other 2-pack at
So-
my Target.
I wouldn't even
So
pay
who-
$100 for the common one either.
Just give it time. It'll be 50% off eventually.
Those are GameStop, aren't
Yeah.
they?
I might
Yeah.
pay
Yeah.
$50 for one, and then I'll just paint it white myself, and then it'll be 301 piece.
All right. Well,
I still think that the regular looks better than the Chase.
It's
Well,
not
yeah.
a chase. That's the prototype.
Okay,
Yeah.
whatever. I still think that it's the Chase though, no?
No.
Well, it is and it isn't.
So it's not the Chase.
No, I believe it's a completely different one, kind of like the Batman's. It's
But
two
you still
separate
gotta
drops.
buy it to have a chance to get that.
Yeah,
you know?
it's
Yeah.
Oh,
one.
do you? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the Chase.
Oh, okay, then it is a chase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up, Mitch?
well, raising the hand works better because you all been talking over each other. So, why does that one look like it has a con top sticker on it?
Yeah, they look like they have different stickers. That's what I'm saying.
They do, but when it says, if you read it, it says that it has it says like 150 piece, and the other one's 300 piece or something. They just did a weird ass sticker. It just says 150 or whatever the hell the number is. You zoom in.
Yeah, but it just doesn't make sense
Yeah.
because that's not how they normally do that.
I know. It looks like it says 300 piece limited edition.
Yeah.
Because usually when they do the Chase, they look the same, except you just open it up and it's the Chase inside of it.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it could be different on 18-inch pops. Who knows?
Let's be honest here. They have a surplus of those pops, and they probably sent 300 over to somebody to paint them white.
All right.
Or that's just the primer. They didn't bother painting it white. They were like, yeah, could you pull 300 primers off the line? Thanks, great.
Yeah,
But,
it
doesn't look too bad.
Hey, LBD, that thing, a free IMAX promo ticket showed up in my thing for Godzilla in my Regal app. I was like, oh, okay.
I gotta check tomorrow. It's every Tuesday they do the promotions for movies on T-Mobile, but they don't always put every film.
Yeah.
So anybody going for this?
You know, I'm not gonna go for it, but I did grow up on all of this stuff, and I honestly think the ones that are gonna do very well are probably gonna be the Rocket Power and the Donnie. I think those three would probably be the most popular.
Well, I know if you get a Donnie and you can somehow get a hold of Flea, you can get him to autograph it, and that would probably make the set valuable at that point. Because he did the voice of Flea. Did the voice of Donnie.
Yeah.
More Ren and Stimpy pops.
But he don't that if I remember correctly, that character don't even talk. It just goes. Bleh!
Basically.
Yeah, and that's Flea doing that. Apparently, he came in for like 2 or 3 days and just did a bunch of like dialogue that they chopped up and hey Christina, did a bunch of dialogue that they chopped up and used it for like the entire show, and he just collected money.
Very much. I'm pretty sure he still does.
Oh yeah, probably gets residuals from it every time it's been on.
Mm-hmm.
Plus the movie he did. More Spider-Man stuff in case you.
That's from the game. Yeah, if you don't have like that, Venom is kind of weird considering how good the Venom was in that game. Like he was really good. That Venom they did in that game was great.
Well, I'm looking too. I mean, we got a Craven the Hunter pop for this game, but when that movie comes out, I'm sure we'll probably get a bunch of others as well.
Oh yeah, well that's the second Craven they ever made. So
yeah.
I remember when they first announced the Craven movie, the Walgreens one, like it went from being like a $7 pop to like $100. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Same thing with Spider-Ham. Nobody couldn't give it away, and then all of a sudden everybody wanted it.
Not really, because there's a bunch of Spider-Man pops. There's only one Craven.
There's a million Spider-Man pops.
Yeah.
No, Spider Ham
saying.
specifically was a $7 pop, and
Oh,
it went up.
Spider Ham.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't hear that. I heard Spider-Man.
I didn't either.
Oh, more Harry Potter pops! Yay!
I don't
heard
know why
people-
that Sirius Black looks like Charles Manson.
Oh wow, you're right.
Just like this wanted poster, like.
Just all you gotta do is carve that symbol in his forehead.
No, I mean,
There you
if
go.
you look, the picture in the background looks like it could be Charles Manson's picture, like because you can only see like the top of his head. Like his
I mean,
wanted.
they use the same sculpt for. They would use the same for Charles Manson and Living Dead Girl, Rob Zombie, and Sirius Black. It'd be the same,
Just different hair color.
mold.
Yeah.
Let's see.
What's up, Foxy?
What else
Is that
we got here?
Dumbledore with the menorah?
Fox in there.
Norris. Come on, man.
Moving on. Banjo Kazooie. Good game,
Whatever.
but I don't think I'd want to.
Wait, isn't
It
that
was
a
a good
Nintendo game?
And all you,
Mhm.
yeah, it was an N64 game.
Right, but I thought they don't make Nintendo pops.
Not Nintendo. It's PlayStation.
Well, you see,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
no, Banjo Kazooie.
But I had it
Nintendo
on
was done by
64.
Rare.
Well, I still have it on 64 somewhere here.
Yeah, but it's made by a different company. It's not actual Nintendo.
Yeah, it's not a
Yeah,
Nintendo.
the company that made it was Rare,
Right.
which
It's
is owned by
not Nintendo
Microsoft.
IP.
Then we got StarCraft.
Cool.
Here again.
Next.
Dumbest
Right?
thing
Yeah,
I've
what's up,
ever
Foxy?
seen Funko.
I seen them at Five Below.
I bet you they sound like trash.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, they look like trash, so I'm thinking you're probably right. Snoopy.
Oh, you two's.
Why is it pink? Is it breast cancer?
I don't know, dude.
Mm.
It doesn't say.
Because it can be.
Yeah, that's basically would be my assumption.
Yeah.
I believe this was Target Con stuff.
They came out today. Those things
Cool.
dropped to Target today.
I didn't try.
I mean,
No, I mean it.
the only one I liked is the yellow Daredevil, but I mean, I don't need.
Well, yeah, it's the only one that
Don't
kind of
really
makes
need it.
sense, really.
Mm-hmm.
What are these? More Disney stuff. Sleeping Beauty.
Sorcerer in the Stone.
Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah, they're all Sleeping Beauty.
Cool.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh. Was
Yep.
it? I can't see it
Percy Jackson.
I don't know what that is.
from the new show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all right. I only watched like one episode though.
Okay.
Never heard of it.
That's all right. It's not nothing to, like go crazy over. If you got time to watch something, just throw it on. You'll be all right.
He's good.
Snoopy is transitioning.
Hey, Vince. Fox has something for you.
That's funny. Oh,
Hey.
have you all watched The Gentleman
I really-
on Netflix?
Is that kind of like Franny Funko? I mean, Freddy Funko?
Have you all watched
Oh,
The Gentleman on
We'll
Netflix?
get to that in a second, Vince. No, I have not watched
you
The
not-
Gentleman.
Can y'all not hear me? I'm like, what the?
Yes,
God
and I
almighty.
answered your question. I said the answer is no. I have not seen the Old Man show that you've watched.
Okay. Jesus.
I think I've seen The Gentleman. I think I've seen it. I don't know.
I haven't seen it yet. No, I think I put it on my list.
It's good. It's Guy Ritchie who did like Snatch and
Keep
have you
going.
ever seen that movie Snatch with Brad Pitt and
Yeah.
What I did,
Run.
Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, The Boondock Saints, all that? He did all those movies.
what I did watch today was the new Roadhouse.
Yeah, I watched that the other night. It was good.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet. I want to see it. It's on my to watch list.
What streaming service is
Out
that
of
on?
all these, the only one I
Prime.
want is Old Man Logan. It was on.
Prime
Yeah,
Video.
Old Man Logan looks pretty cool.
The only one I want is Old Man Logan. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want.
You don't want
any
the
of
one
it.
where he's screaming more?
I'll get two of them. Well, no, you see, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get two, and then I'm going to remove the name Logan and put Mitch.
Nice. Paint his hat orange.
And put a big old T
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah, you
yes.
did, Laura.
More Spider-Man.
Nice.
Yeah, another black suit. Like, I mean, I know people are pissed about that. We were talking about the other day.
Yeah.
That's like
And
the
the
third
funny
or
part is the
fourth,
only
that's like
thing I
the
can-
fourth one.
The only thing I can see with this one is that it's textured.
Yeah, well, that's because it's based off the game, and the
Mhm.
texture in the game is different.
No, I'm aware of that. I'm just saying that's the only thing that's making it different because let's be honest, you take a Spider-Man character and put it in a black suit, it kind of looks like every other one.
Huh.
It's not one I'm gonna definitely try going after.
T-Pain.
T-Pain.
Trash.
Yeah, he was really excited about getting a pop finally. He collects.
Does it come with auto
The
tune?
man who made auto-tune fun.
I was like, does it come with a coupon for auto tune?
Have you heard him without auto tune?
Yeah, he has an amazing voice.
Yes.
More Star Wars.
Who cares?
These two I want to get though. But who knows when they'll come out.
Yeah.
Another Attack on Titan. Although I'm curious how they're going to do the Crystallis because every time they've shown a clear vestige of anything, it's always opaque afterwards and it looks like crap.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I just remember them showing Iceman and it's like, oh, cool, it's going to be clear. It's going to be clear blue. It's going to look great. And then you got this like hunk of white plastic. Spray painted blue. And they're introducing a new character, Freddie Funko's twin sister, who apparently nobody heard of until today.
Oh, yeah.
I heard it wasn't.
Like a telenovela.
It's not his sister.
It says twin sister there.
It's his
I know.
twin sister.
It's him. It's him with the wig.
He can identify as any way he wants.
It's the West Hollywood version. The Hollywood chase.
I'm just thinking like they used to do in the 80s.
Is she holding a slingshot behind her back?
If
Yes.
you watch
Yeah.
the video, they're
And
both
smile.
in the video with Proto.
So where's she been these
Call
past
movie
years?
magic.
They're at the carnival, and he's trying to shoot the ducks and win prizes. And she comes up behind him and starts firing off slingshots and hitting every single target. And wins like the bigger bear, and he wins the small bear. And
Well, also in Parent Trap, there was two Lindsay Lohan, so.
Really? I was
Movie
thinking more.
magic.
No, guys, you're forgetting a classic, Sleepaway Camp. Am I the only one who saw Sleepaway Camp?
I know I did it.
Well, yeah, the ending will get you. But yeah, Funko wise, I mean, not anything spectacular, at least in the next little while. Aside from the Wolverines that caught my interest, clearly LBD likes the Spider-Man.
had some stuff come in.
Oh, sweet. Well, I'll
Yeah,
throw
me
you up
too.
if you like.
I'll let me go.
So I had these come in. Fail on my chase hunt. So,
how many do you have? 4 or 6?
I bought 4 so far. These 2 came from the Funko shop, and they were had the FYE sticker on them. The other 2 came from Aussie Collects over in Australia, and they have the shared, the overseas sticker, Funko sticker on it, and they were both commons also. So, but I did get the latest line of the My Hero stuff, the baseball ones.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's Dinky Kaminari in his little baseball outfit. He's got.
I'm looking at that right now, Mitch. If you take out the baseball bat, put a sword in, and just put a black stripe down on the uniform, you got the bride from Kill Bill.
Sure. Here's LBD's favorite character, Hiroshima. He's
a weird way to hold a bat. Is he holding the bat properly, or am I just seeing it differently?
Yeah.
He's going for a bunt.
He's swinging the bat.
Yeah. Yeah. How would you know, Sean? Mr. I don't do sports. I call it stickball and bouncy ball.
Hey, I played baseball as a kid. I just.
Yeah. There's Jiro. She's running the bases, apparently. Then next one is, and this is still dumbfounds me.
What?
But the first one we get of, Tails is a baseball one.
Yeah.
It's just like, why? And it doesn't even, I don't even think it's, I'm trying to see. I'm taking it out. If it actually has his tail on there.
I thought it did.
I thought so too.
The tail was elongated with the legs, so that way it will stand properly when you set it, take it out of the box.
No,
I would assume these
have all got the stand things on them, like the bases built into them. Yeah, it's there. You can see it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can see the tail. I was just wondering about that because it's kind of hidden back behind him, so you can't really see it real well unless you open up the box and see it. But I was about to say, I was like, really? But
it's not like I don't think he can even hide the tail. I think he's like, it's kind of like Tokiyami's hair. Like it is part of him.
No, no, exactly. I'm just saying that I couldn't see it like looking through the front of the box.
I get it.
Because the pose he's in, it's kind of hard to see. And then I also got this in the other day, which was from the Funko shop, the Texas Smash.
Nice.
So it's a heavy pop, man. It's like, and it doesn't even have a base or anything to it, but it's just a super heavy pop.
So you're My Hero.
It has stuff behind it, I think. It does have a base.
Your My Hero pops. How are you displaying them? Like, do you have them all in one centralized area, or are they kind of just spread out all over the house?
Oh God, they're spread out. I've got a whole like bookcase full of My Hero stuff, but I'd have to have 6 more. I've got a bin full of them. Honestly, a lot of them, like all my Grail ones and stuff like that, are on the display over there. Then a lot of the others, I don't even have anywhere to display them. I will eventually display them all once I get all this other stuff out of here. But yeah, it's a lot. So
nice.
I gotta go pick up my bins tomorrow. I'm having lunch with Mike from Tall Man tomorrow to pick up the bins where I sold those other pops. Picking the bins back up. I'll work on filling those back up.
You mean you're having a brunch, so Fancy.
Sure. What you said.
Pinky's out.
I got some things to show off if you wanna.
Showing that Gifu?
No, but I can.
I was expecting him to start pimping up Prime.
No. So she wants to show us. We got this the Winnie Puff from the AMC theater.
Oh.
It's got two faces. You can pop his head off basically, and the straw's actually like a rubber material. I guess I would say, not actually plastic. I thought it can break, so the straw is part of it.
Well, that's cool.
And here's the trap. It actually has wheels on the bottom, like where you can slide it. Or you can see that.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
And then not just that, but this over here turns. This turns.
Uh-huh.
And then like all the knobs on it basically turn, which is surprising the amount of detail. Like really, if you think about it, because they could have just made it one solid piece and it would work fine. Because they don't do anything.
All right.
To turn on the light, it's on the bottom. Alexa, turn off the cave.
Okay.
Gotta get an idea what it looks like.
Not bad, actually.
Yeah.
Is that going to anybody special?
Well, this one's mine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Screw you, man.
There's another one. Hold on. Alexa, turn on the cave.
Okay.
And then this stuff I've had from since like before I had my surgery that I haven't opened. And yeah, let go. Got this fat gum here. Oh, the hell was that?
Notification.
Yeah, fat gum. You got a lot of details on them. So I finally was able to get this guy. Stands by himself, and then I got his skinny form here. After he attacks when he goes on offense. And honestly, they're different. Like they're different lines completely, but they both actually scale well next to each other. They're about the same scale, which is very surprising. Usually, when you go different lines, they don't scale properly to each other. Obviously, the quality on this is a lot better. And he's the one. Huh?
But does it bounce?
It will. Trust me, this thing is solid. Like I throw this at you, you might not be waking up. Seriously, look how fast that goes down. This is one solid piece. This is not hollow at all. Yeah. And that's about it. That's all I've really opened. I got like stuff I still haven't opened that's been piling up in the corner forever. I just haven't had the time to really get to it.
Yeah.
Plus, since now I got the shelves up, I've been trying to open it up more and more and kind of, get stuff situated. And I move video games here and up there. Got video here, stuff like that. My heroes actually here in the middle. And
where do you put the Hello Kitty stuff, though?
All that stuff gets redirected to Vince.
Yes, for his stalker room.
Yes. He puts the lotion on the kitty.
Hey, Quickdraw, I want to ask you a quick question. You said you saw the movie today, right? What time did you go and see it?
1 p.m.
Well, that's when I saw it.
It says it was going to start at 1, but it ended up starting to like 1:30 or 1:40.
Well, yeah, that's usually how it works. You get like 15 to 20 minutes of commercials.
Well, I think that's bullshit. And they need to.
That's how it's been for years, bro. Seriously.
I don't go to the movie theaters a lot.
Yeah, buddy, but you must have gone between like the 80s and now. That's been like that forever.
Wow,
Yeah, but
LBD, could you give a larger window of opportunity, or
That's what the window of opportunity is.
I guess in my younger years I was ignorant on times. Now I'm like, you're wasting my time sitting here. If I expect something to start at 1 o'clock, I wanted to start at 1 o'clock.
oh my God, man, you're one step away from being out there on the front porch going, "Get off my lawn, you squirrels!"
Yeah.
Well, I got some stuff, obviously from theater that I'm going to slowly make into. I've made into YouTube shorts, and I'll put them out throughout the week.
Cool.
Yeah.
Did
Not bad.
anybody go for the Oreo churro flavored Oreos? We dropped the limited edition ones.
I kind of want to try those.
Yeah. I ordered a pack of them. I was like, oh, I'll try them.
Well,
I haven't had an Oreo.
Go ahead, LBD.
I haven't had an Oreo in probably almost 6 months.
Considering what I'm on right now, I'd probably be able just to lick the icing, and that'd be about as far as I'd get.
No, I can eat it. I just wouldn't be able to like. I would have to like make sure that like that's the only day I have an Oreo for like 2 weeks at least.
Well, no, for me it's well, I told you, sugar gives me a headache now. So yay!
Uh-oh.
All right, so I just got off the phone with OG Collectibles, the people that have my pop for the signature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I dropped it off 2 weeks ago, maybe longer, and you know the signing was that weekend, and I haven't heard back. Then yesterday I got a call from them, but I missed it, so I called them back right now, and they got the autograph and everything, but PSA didn't want to authenticate it without me approving them adding it to their other PSA autographs, like just adding it to one of the original numbers, or if I wanted to go through JSA, if they wanted me to add it to the other JSAs I have on there, because there's 9 autographs on there. But I was like, I don't care, like it doesn't matter, like, you know what I mean? So now now I have to wait for it to get authenticated, and they're gonna extradite it, and then so just some nonsense, right?
Yeah.
And I got this in the mail right now.
What
the hell is that? Oh, it's a giant Hello Kitty.
That's my money. Hold on, Vince, before you cut it. Let's get this right.
I know what it is, and you guys it's ridiculous what it is in here.
Oh yeah, but ridiculous is kind of commonplace for your like unboxings. Let's be honest.
Is it ridiculous that the box is that big?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's like
you remember your BTS pops how they came?
That's like 90% air.
Yeah. I can see why maybe they put it extra, because he actually has 2 things.
Oh, you got your Ninja Turtle shoes. Nice, buddy.
Nice.
You're gonna be the coolest kid in school.
Size
what
9.
Else is you got tiny feet. Wow.
Wait. Do me a favor. Grab that empty box and see if the shoes fit in the empty box.
Actually, take that box out. Yeah. No,
it wouldn't have fit in there.
Hey, Vince.
Yes.
I want to know. See if you fit in that other box.
Yeah. Close.
Is this how he's getting to Is this how he's getting to Canada?
Exactly. Hey, see? Now get out of there.
Take your shoes off.
That's great.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All right, so let's see.
Am I the only one here who doesn't have tiny feet?
What's tiny?
You're a size 9.
Okay.
I was a size 9 when I was like 12.
You're like 6 foot, 300 pounds.
I'm not 6 anything. I'm not even close to 6 foot.
You're not 6 foot?
No.
I'm 5'6".
I'm only a foot taller than you.
Oh,
I mean,
I don't know
an inch
if I want
taller
to
than
rip
you.
it open.
Yeah, he's only an inch taller than you, and
Quick,
Sean's
do I-
2 inches
do I
shorter
rip
than
it?
you.
No, leave it alone. You're not. Are you gonna wear them?
There's a comic book in here.
Oh,
Yeah, but do you
Open
know how
it
to
up.
read?
That's pretty cool.
that's cool.
What is it? A reprint?
No, because I'm saying Sean is like a size 7, I think, and yeah,
No.
Damn, size
Se-
7.
seven, no, size 7.5 or 8, depending on the shoe.
7.5, guys.
Yeah.
And he's 5'4" and 3/4.
I think probably the only one that's probably close to me is maybe Mitch.
I wear a size 13.
Oh, you got one more than me. I'm 12.
Yeah.
At that size of shoe, dude, you should just get red curly hair and do kids' birthday
I think
parties.
LBD's really not that big. He just says he is. He's just used to wearing big ass shoes. He grew up, like shoes that size like 4 sizes too big.
You know how uncomfortable that would be to walk in?
Yeah.
Well, through the
Like
jungles,
stepping on a plug.
through the
Wait,
jungles
on a
of
scale-
Honduras is better than barefoot.
Vince, I have a question for him though. On a scale of 1 to 10, like 10 being stepping on a plug uncomfortable, and 2 and 1 being like
Listen here, you're the last one who can make that joke here. You stepped on 2 different things: a nail and a piece of and a dice. Okay, and both impaled you.
Well, I keep finding things in my shoes.
Mine are 14s.
A little cocaine baggie.
You said 14?
Yeah, these are 14s.
Coca-Cola.
Oh,
Hey, Vince, look what's sitting beside me.
Oh, nice. Send it to me.
Well, you never answer me back, knucklehead.
Send it to me. I told you I'll send it with my stuff when I get whatever I'm going to send in for me.
Okay.
And quite honestly, I'll probably fit better in a size 15, but it's hard to find 15.
I did answer you. I asked you time for tea, and you said, what? I asked you if you wanted him to sign time for tea on it, and you asked me, and you said, oh, yeah.
No, you said I'll see if I've got any around here, an extra one.
Oh.
And I never heard back from
I haven't looked, to be honest.
Okay.
So if you wanted to send it, all right, or you could, I could look.
Okay.
Yeah, just send it.
I hate it when couples argue on.
Yeah. You do it all the time with LBD.
Yeah.
And me and everybody else.
Hey, I never argue for custody with LBD, okay?
honestly, missed that whole conversation, so I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Are them shoes Adidas?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and they actually made the toe like a turtle shell.
That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah. I remember when they announced them. Yeah.
How much will set you back?
How much were they? $150.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
No, I see you got what looks like Raphael's mask on there.
Well,
no, they're all red.
They're all red because that's
They're
the
all red.
original. It's the comic book, supposedly. When they were all red.
How do you keep bandmates from stepping on your feet when you're on stage? Quick.
He's got safety lights.
I'll tell you, that was a debacle with the
He's
whole
caught a base.
one-piece Puma shoes.
Oh, really? What happened?
Oh, my God. It was horrible. It crashed the website and the app.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. You couldn't check out. I was going to try to buy a pair because they were only like $85.
What?
And they have 4 different color schemes. And I figured, well, I'll grab a pair, and it was horrible. Vince can tell you.
What?
The Puma app.
Oh,
on
yeah.
those one-piece things that dropped. It was horrible.
It broke the internet, supposedly.
Yeah, literally. Because they dropped them twice.
Yeah.
They dropped them the night before, and the app was completely crashed. And
Which ones were you going for?
I was going to get the white ones.
The Loopies?
Yeah. But
did somebody make those
13.
glow?
What?
Huh?
Did somebody make those glow, or was that just like
No, somebody was saying that it would be cool if they did.
Yeah, they did.
Okay, that's what it was. I was like, what the hell?
But yeah. So Hello Kitty Bruno Mars stuff that released in Japan. You getting any of that, Vince?
It's in
Some
Hawaii.
Hello Kitty Bruno Mars stuff that released in Japan.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, I don't know. Only people that get me stuff from Japan is LBD.
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
Huh?
I didn't even know
I
anything
said
about
the only
that.
person I know that can get me stuff from Japan is you.
Oh yeah. Wait, what do you need?
No, nothing. He's asking if I'm getting the Hello Kitty Bruno Mars.
Send it to me. I can ask.
No, I'm good.
All right, are you gonna get the Hello Kitty Boeing jet paint with a Hello Kitty on it? You gonna get that too?
A jet?
Yeah, there's a jet, a Boeing 747 that I saw online where it had like all the whole thing is Hello Kitty. The
No,
outside, inside.
That's not. You can't buy that. That's the. You can fly Hello Kitty at the airport. Yeah, there's a train
There's also
too.
a Demon Slayer one.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's a train too.
And a Pokemon one.
Or what do you call those in Japan? Not a train, a bullet
Train?
bullet train thing.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can get a wrap for your
I
car.
don't take trains.
Get a wrap for what? Sorry.
I'm sure you can get a wrap for your car.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A Hello Kitty wrap.
Yeah. You can wrap anything in anything.
There's a place in.
Mitch, I just got a text from my East Coast coworker. She's from, she's about your age, I'd say. She says, "Hey, I think you will like this series on Netflix called The Gentleman."
The match made in against Instagram.
Wait, is she crazy?
Kinda. She's from Jersey. She's from Jersey, and they have a house with land in Vermont, but she lives here.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
She's your type, man. She checks all the boxes.
Whatever. But no, yeah. It's a good show. I've still got, I think, 1.5 episodes left. So
no, I've been catching up on Dr. Stone. Someone didn't tell me that there was a new season out.
Of what?
Nothing. I'm just yanking your chain, LBD.
So
I said
I have a question for you, Sean. So, One Piece has done this twice now. They leave it on. I think they do it on purpose. They leave it at like every episode. She's like it'll be like 1026, 1027. But they've done it twice where they leave a break for like a month or two, where it's like 127.5.
Yeah.
But the 0.5 thing is always just a recap episode.
Well, no, it's Zoro's fighting that king right now, and he's like in the middle of the fight, and I've been watching that fight now for over a month.
I haven't gotten to that part yet. I guess I have to go watch it.
Oh yeah,
wait, an anime taking over a month to resolve a fight? Go on.
No, one episode, half of an episode.
Yeah.
And then Netflix is already at the next arc on English dub.
Well, the one thing I will say about anime too is don't forget a lot of anime. Bleach was notorious for this, where they would have like filler seasons that were just horrible. Yeah. Like, because I didn't know what a filler season was when I started getting into anime, so I was getting the Bleach manga and I'm reading the manga and I'm like, okay, so I'm neck and neck with the manga and the TV show, and then all of a sudden the manga stops and I'm like, oh, I guess they're just gonna hold off on the show for like maybe 6 or 7 months while the manga progresses so they can make more episodes. No. They come up with this like horrible filler that was just painful to watch.
Yep. Agree.
So.
Empty. I'm not. My girlfriend's more the fan of Empty. Like, if you don't want the Bruno Mars, right? The Bruno Mars Hello Kitty. Oh, she doesn't know if she wants that.
Yeah,
Well, you know, a good
I
boyfriend.
I think it's just like the Hawaiian Hello Kitty, just brown with a little afro.
I'm just.
I think that's all it is.
I'm gonna put this out there. Maybe it's one of those things where she tells you she's not sure, and it means yes, stupid. I want it. Stop asking.
But I don't even think she likes Bruno Mars.
There's something I can't really answer that question for you.
That's the whole thing. I don't think she likes Bruno Mars.
Yeah. I ain't getting involved. You make your own decisions, man.
I know. I mean, I listened to Sean on the. He's like, yeah, just go back and buy it. F it. And I was like, all right.
I'm looking at it right now. Apparently, Bleach has 164 episodes of filler.
Yeah.
How many episodes of Bleach?
That's crazy, and that's more than I think that's more than half the show.
Yeah, it is.
How many episodes is Bleach?
No, it's not. Actually, it's about
360 plus the new one. 366 plus the new one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there'll be filler in there somewhere too. So just start tallying it up. It's still a lot.
Well, the first filler was the one where basically they introduced three what I call toss away characters for the filler. They were annoying. It was so. I think that's one of the reasons.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I think that was one of the reasons why I literally because I was watching every week, man. Like I'd wait for the Raws to come out, and then I would watch like the first subtitle that somebody had fan subbed, and after that, after watching 3 or 4 episodes of the filler, I just waited for the entire season to come out and powered through it.
Yeah. I think the only anime that has more filler than Bleach is Naruto and Naruto or Boruto. If you put it together, even if you had Naruto by itself, it still has more filler than Bleach.
Yeah,
about 200 something, 260, 270, something like that filler.
Yeah, but Naruto came up with something that society would labor grateful. That stupid run that people were doing for the longest time.
You know what's funny? Naruto's actually not the first person to do that, and it's just the one that made it popular.
What?
Yeah, well, the anime run where you put your arms at the side and you lean forward like your ass is on fire and start running.
Oh.
I thought it was towards the back, not to the side. Is it to the side? I can't remember.
No, you lean forward, like you lean into the run, and you put your hands. Yeah.
Okay.
Show us, Sean. Show us.
I would, but unfortunately, I have too much self-respect. Not much, but enough that I wouldn't do that.
You would be the best one to be able to do that, Vince, because we can see the whole room behind you.
But I don't know what you're talking about. You guys are supposed to be showing me.
You know exactly what that is.
I don't know about no anime run. I've only watched one anime.
Every anime ever.
Huh?
They all do it. You've seen Demon Slayer, haven't you?
A few episodes. I told you I couldn't get it. I got once that he took off his mask, the pig mask.
Yeah.
I see maybe that one episode after that.
Yeah.
I mean,
it was very slow for me.
Put your hands behind you, lean forward, and start running.
Yeah.
Oh, like a duck?
Yeah, basically.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
You got it.
We'll go with
that. Especially since he lives on a hill. If he starts riding down the hill, we'll get a really good show. I just see you going ass over tea kettle. Oh, okay, this thing's getting annoying. I just gotta find the magnet. There we go. See? Oh, much better. Hey, is it me or did Mitch look like he just stopped?
No, I think that's just the space.
No, he broke.
I think he's partying right now. Really,
I just I just
Blow
took the
him
mini
up.
puff off my shoulder, and I was expecting him to do a smart ass comment. It's like,
Blow
okay,
him up
any
real
minute
quick.
now. Huh?
Make it big. See what happens.
No,
He did.
his internet must have went out.
In the Appalachian Mountains, it's fun.
Till he gets back, because I know he'll roll his eyes if I started this. So, out of the three of us, without giving any spoilers, what you guys think of Ghostbusters? Because apparently critics are ripping it apart, but people that watched it actually enjoyed it.
I think the final boss was a little too short, but overall,
Yeah.
pretty good watch.
Yeah,
It was
I enjoyed
fun.
it.
That's a good time. I like that there was callbacks, but it wasn't oversaturated with callbacks either. At least in my
I agree
opinion.
completely.
I was also kind of disappointed in the end credit scene. I thought somebody was going to come by for a little cameo, but no, it was something else.
Oh yeah, the truck.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was something else completely for a second. I don't want to give away what, but
Yeah, I don't know. I had a good time. It was a good movie. I think it's funny that critics are like on Rotten Tomatoes that has 45, but with audiences like in the high 90s, and it pulled in $45 million within the first 2 days.
But I've said this a million times. The problem with the whole critic score is it's a bunch of old farts who are like, almost halfway to like almost close to their 90s, right, doing all these reviews. Seriously.
No, I agree. I agree completely. It's just it's kind of nice to see a demographic. And the funny part is the movie only cost $10 million to make, so they literally made half their money back in 2 days.
You said 100. You said 10.
Sorry, it cost they made 100 $100 million to make the movie right now, and it's at 40. It's at 45.
Is that domestic or that's all together?
That's domestic.
So that's not even including international. So
nope. And the franchise itself has hit the 1 billion mark, as Laura pointed out too.
yeah, so they're gonna keep going. So actually, I commented this to you when we talked about the movie. What I do like is they set it up to where they're handing over the franchise, basically. Like, there's nothing like concrete saying that these people won't be back and they won't exist. Maybe they will, who knows? But like, you can tell that the passing of the torch is happening, and it's kind of seamless.
My only fundamental complaint is that they put too many characters into it, and screen time was and because there was all these different locations for these characters, screen time was limited. That would probably be my own.
Yeah. I can see it.
I wonder if the critics are the cast of the 2016.
Oh God!
That's why it's getting such a.
No, they're not old enough yet.
I don't know what happened.
Oh God!
Glitch there.
Yeah, you froze there for a while. Like you had a perfect.
It kicked me, and for some reason, it kicked me out. I was like, "What the crap?" So I had to go back and redo everything.
Yeah, because I took the mini puff off my shoulder, and I was expecting you to make some smart ass comment, and I was like, and you had that look in your face like you were going to say something. I was like, any minute now, buddy. Any minute. Okay, he's not moving.
Right. Yeah. He ain't moving. Strange. I'm going Saturday to Pete Davidson comedy show.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
That's coming up on Saturday. So
who gave you those tickets?
Nobody. I bought tickets.
Oh.
On the second row.
Nice.
Hopefully he rushed you and we get to see it on TV.
Right? I know.
So something, dress like a jackass, just so he can pick on you.
Just so he can wear his Tennessee stuff. That's okay. Cool.
Yeah, that's enough.
Yeah, wear bright orange in a theater. Trust me, he'll get noticed.
Yeah, exactly.
just wear a shirt that says "I love Ariana Grande."
and Kim K, Ariana Grande and Kim K.
I like Ariana Grande.
Is he still dating Kim though?
I
No,
don't think so.
No,
That's been
okay,
done
broke
for
up
a
with her
minute.
too.
Oh, I think she's been with like 20 guys since him.
Yeah, probably.
Well, if it is recorded and he does roast you, that'll be like 1,000 Christmases in one.
I know, right? Absolutely.
You contact Sean's gonna contact him on Facebook and we're like, yo.
You know what? You can grab that picture where you grab a screenshot of when he was frozen. That's a perfect picture.
Right? Would you see this douchebag?
Look,
Yeah. I know. I was showing that a second ago.
oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, what-
I didn't see what it was.
The BTS, the butter, that
the
big
25 pack.
pack, it's $20 at Walmart. At some Walmarts, probably.
I'm not surprised.
Huh.
Yeah.
The 20
What is
pack.
that? Like the fourth one?
I don't know.
Third.
Yeah, I don't remember which one we got, Mitch.
Electric. Well, no, I forget what the hell it's called.
I don't know what the hell it's called.
He's got it right there.
Yeah,
It's
dynamite.
dynamite. That's it.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
sitting down over there.
Why don't you have it hanging on the wall? Like you should be putting it like front and center right behind you with lights around it and everything.
Yeah, right. I'll get right on that. I
You
promise.
should. And then you should have like a little button where you push it and it plays the song, just like at the museum.
Yeah. Should I?
What was he?
I'm gonna put my Trumpinator bobblehead behind me.
Yes.
A Trumpinator bobblehead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You seen that?
You got it on you?
It's in the other room. I'll grab it. Huh?
It really says Trumpinator though?
It's literally a bobblehead of Donald Trump as a Terminator.
Oh, get at yeah, I want to see that. Go grab
Okay,
it.
hang on. I'll be right back.
Don't tempt Mitch with a good time.
I've always wanted the Trump pop, but that came out way before I started collecting, I think.
Yeah, I know somebody. You know, it's funny. I know somebody who destroyed one to
Bring it
make
up
a
once
custom.
you bring it up once every live stream.
Oh,
Yeah.
did I?
Yeah,
Yes.
How did he destroy it?
he made a custom out of it.
Off his head or the body? What did he use?
I think he switched the body to the Tony Stark body where he's holding the check, and then customized the check.
I think they should do a Freddy Trump.
That's not happening.
We've had this discussion 1,000 times, dude. They're not going to do politic pops anymore.
But they should do a Freddy Trump.
Oh my God, you're like a small child.
Well,
Hey,
I know
LBD,
I know they're not gonna. They should also do a Pablo Escobar. Doesn't mean they're gonna do it, but they should. They could just say it's
yeah.
the Netflix narco
Was that your
version.
idol or something?
Never, you made that joke, but I find it funny because I had a friend who their coworker was going to Colombia, going back to visit their family, and he's excited. He's like, "Can you bring me back a shirt of Pablo Escobar?" I was like, "Buddy, she can't bring you back a shirt of Pablo Escobar. It's not as common over there as it is here. You could buy those shirts all day here. They don't celebrate him over there, except for like 1 or 2 neighborhoods. He's just not a popular character in his own country."
Hey, isn't there a U2s though of him?
Throw me up.
No,
Of Escobar? No.
no.
So the first thing I got was the WGC Gym Mint 10 of the mugshot photo.
Oh God!
And I haven't even opened this thing up yet. I just got it in the other day.
Does it talk?
No.
Oh, man, that'd be funny as hell.
Oh, it would be. That'd be great.
Instead of like affirmative, some stupid saying.
You're fired.
Oh wow!
It's the Trumpinator.
Is he wearing skinny jeans?
That looks like it, right?
It's like they took a My Chemical Romance doll and just slapped the head on it.
I would be back.
Oh God!
Oh wow!
It's the
shit.
There's the box.
I don't know what's more disturbing, that or the sneakers.
It's great, isn't it?
Now they need to do.
The sneakers are terrible.
Dude, it's heavy as all get out too. It's like metal.
Now they need
Oh,
to
really?
do.
Yeah.
What's his face as a T1000?
Biden?
Yeah, T1000 Biden.
But yeah, so I got that in the other day.
That's hilarious.
That's great.
Things got a way of mint.
Mm.
You know what I just realized? Because I was just scanning through Discord. Not Discord, sorry. Instagram.
Instagram.
They're not really doing a lot of sodas anymore.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you get a few every like con, and that's about it, I think.
Yeah, well, yeah,
they're really.
Project Freds are next.
Oh God!
Like those one things fell off pretty quick. Those little VHS things.
Yeah.
Blockbuster things.
Yeah, those fell off.
VHS covers, or not covers.
They were dumb.
Yeah, that's what they should be. They look like Duplo figures.
Yeah, and the books, the little containers, they come in and take up way too much shelf space. I know someone who was trying to collect them all, and they're not even okay. I realize I'm maybe getting pedantic when it comes to displaying things, but they don't really display well either. They don't look like anything that you'd want.
No,
I would build a mini shelf, like a mini VHS shelf, if I collected them, one to display them and just put them in. But I keep them in the box, I guess.
I guess that could work. I don't know. For me, it's no. Just like I said, I agree with Mitch. I know, odd, but they look like Duplo, and they're really, really just yeah.
Yep, pretty bad.
What were you gonna say, LBD?
I just feel like at this point they're throwing crap at the wall to see what sticks. Because
Hey, Simon.
Those things don't like. You can't see anything unless you take it out. And if you've been following your demographic, at least 75% of the people who you sell to don't take things out of the damn box that has a window.
Mm-hmm. And God forbid even if they suspect something's been taken out, people lose their ever-loving minds.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I've seen, especially at conventions, man. Holy people like, I can tell this was taken out. How? Well, the corner's curled. It's the corner. It's a 7-year-old pop.
And I'll be like, guess what? The price is still the same. You want it or not? Goodbye.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I watched one guy, he had to be about in his early 20s, lose his ever-loving mind because a vendor was selling a U.S. exclusive pop for $30 more than the retail was. And he was yelling at the vendor, calling him a flipper, and I'm sitting there, and all I said was to him, I said, dude, how much do you think it would cost you personally to get it and then have it shipped to Canada? Be more than $30 Canadian. You're paying more for it.
Oh hell yeah. The shipping that would be like more than half shipping alone. Because minimum shipping is $20.
Yeah, people don't realize that stuff, man. That's why I haven't done a lot of videos, and I haven't shipped a lot of stuff from the States, because shipping from the US is expensive.
Yeah.
It's not cheap. Speaking of which, since I got a good, numbers aren't high tonight for people, but I'm still going to announce this. I wanted to do it when Andrew was here, but I'll do it anyways. So in July, the first week of July, I will be traveling to the United States of America to spend a July 4th with Andrew Weeble, aka Gotham's Collectibles. I'll be spending a week with him, the missus, and the child. Basically gonna hang out, see what the great states has to offer. See the mighty Mississippi.
Possibly blew some fingers off.
Dude, I could go to the res and get res fire. In fact, I still have a box of M80s. I could blow my fingers off anytime I want. I don't need
do it in America style.
Oh, great! So I have to go to one of your hospitals. I'll see somebody heating up a Bowie knife. We're just gonna press this on the wound and cauterize it. Bite on this stick. But yeah, the funny part is that it's gonna be a 20-hour bus ride. Because it's the cheapest way to get there. So I will be going through Detroit. I'll have some time in Detroit for a couple hours. Then I'll be in Chicago, a couple hours in Chicago. And then the last leg of my journey will be heading to Andrew's neck of the woods. So I leave, I think, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I get there sometime 10 o'clock the following day. Is it 10 o'clock? I forget. No, I'd have to. Anyways, it's going to be a long-ass ride. And then
go ahead and finish.
Oh no, nothing. And then the getting back will be the other way around, where apparently I may have a 4-hour layover in Chicago at 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
5 in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
I think a lot of hooligans will be asleep by then.
I know,
dude. I'm just gonna stay in the bus terminal. I am not gonna walk around going, oh no, fanning myself with $100 bills. Going, whatever will I do with this money?
Oh, you have a 5-hour layover in a bus terminal.
Yeah.
Oh God, bless your heart.
Yeah.
I think that's even worse than walking around the streets.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll do a live stream.
Hey, Shop's gonna go back to Canada, crackhead.
Ain't nobody gonna watch it at 5 a.m. Sorry.
Oh, come on. Watch Survival. Crikey, what do we have here?
Oh,
we have a Chicago crackhead.
Andrew's in the
now
chat.
He's an ornery fella.
Jeez.
They have to start a GoFundMe to send them back to Canada in the box.
Don't take me out or I'll lose my value.
This is terrible.
Yeah. Oh, there's Andrew. But yeah, so that's gonna be the deal. I'm gonna obviously do some videos. Andrew's been gracious enough to offer to drive me around, so it'll be a fun time.
Ooh, that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
We're gonna play the soundtrack from
that. Please film that. I want to see that.
Oh, we're gonna play that. We're gonna play the soundtrack from Crazy Taxi.
Yeah. I'm Drew. I'm Sean. Welcome to Jackass.
And to your left is the Mississippi as we go over. I'm going to take you through the park. We'll figure that part out, Mama J.
No, Mama J. Echolocation.
Yeah. So somebody in the vehicle will be screaming at all times.
And my bet's on Sean.
This is where every French class just comes back in crystal clarity when you start running out of words in English. Yeah, so it's gonna be a fun time. Booked enough time off work, go down, get to party. It's it'll be something different. I've never actually been in the States during July 4th, so
it's nothing really special.
Be something to do. I mean, I've got enough Canada.
It used to be something special, but
back when you were a kid, but
yeah.
Oh,
exactly.
Well, didn't Will Smith and Jeff Goldblum help you guys out back in the early 90s during that? On July 4th?
I was like 4.
Not the East Coast. That's most of the West Coast.
Well, no, everywhere here it's illegal now. Like super illegal. we always have fires.
Well, yeah. I mean, if the ground isn't moving, the trees are.
So everyone basically just gets drunk.
Yeah. Well, this will be fun.
And then you got the people that they get drunk and then they light fireworks, illegally in their street, and then blow themselves up, or they get pulled over and get $1,000 ticket.
Well, here what we do is we go over to the res and get the extra fancy loud fireworks and see how much we can blow up. But yeah, I think it'll be fun. I don't know. I've wanted to take a long trip for out of country for a while, and I mean be something to do, and then maybe next year I'll plan to see somebody else maybe on the panel. Maybe I'll go.
You tried for New York, but I don't know what happened to
that. Long story short, my passport was ruined when it got wet, and I tried to keep getting a replacement for it, but because of we were still under the effects of COVID, they were only allowing for people to get immediate passports up first, and then in order for me to get a passport, it was going to take up to 3 months. So I said, screw it, and waited until my passport came up for renewal. That way I wouldn't have to get a replacement, and just got a brand new passport instead. And then I opted out for the 10-year passport. So, and now it sits on my fridge until it's ready to be used. So, good times.
Yep.
Also, technically, I don't need my passport to get across now. I could use my status card, but I'd rather just go across without any issues. I don't
even know why any of us need passports anymore. They just let anybody
right?
want in.
Especially in California, like.
Yeah, there's that, but I'm planning on going.
It's crazy though, because they do stop you at the border. Like, why don't you have your passport? Like, it's like, dude, there's a guy running across the field right there.
Like, where's his passport?
Hey, my mom told me when she went across the border years ago, this is going back maybe 15, 20 years, and she had to fill paperwork out, and the paperwork basically boiled down to there was a small section that came down to basically, are you a terrorist? Do you know a terrorist? Or have you ever thought about being a terrorist? That's the simple oversimplification of the questions. They were much more, in depth. And she asked the guy gently, nicely, said, has anyone ever answered yes to any of these questions? Are you a terrorist? Yes. Do you know any? Plenty. Have you thought about it? Every day. How'd you catch me?
And then come right on in.
Welcome to America.
Yeah. Here's free healthcare.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, what?
You heard about our lovely Gavin Newsom, though, right?
Sorry?
You heard what Newsom, he now illegals are allowed to get a transgender surgery in California.
I ain't getting I ain't getting into that, man.
So more tax dollars.
Well, I ain't touching that with a 10-foot pole. I just know that I'm going over for a week, and I plan on going back home.
Well, if you want to do the transition, Sean, come down to California. We got you.
That's cool, man. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. No, I'm good. Yeah. That's I ain't getting into that kind of conversation, dude. No, like I said, I'm only going for a week, and then I'm coming back home. No need to deport my ass back over. Besides, I think where Andrew is, if they deported me, it'd be in Alberta, which would be worse off than where I started.
How many hours is that from you?
Alberta?
Yeah.
About a day and a half drive. Because don't forget, it's not a straight line. You have to go around the lakes to get to it. It's actually quicker to get to Alberta, believe it or not, to go through Detroit and then around the other way. But if you don't have a passport, then you got to drive up north, around Superior, and then eventually you get over there.
Can't you take a ferry?
Actually, yes, you can. You could take a ferry across, but the problem is the ferry would only save you an hour's worth of driving. You still got to drive north.
I would rather take the ferry and kick back for a little bit. And
it's expensive, dude. It's really expensive.
Yeah, but
yeah, it's cheaper. It's cheap. Believe it or not, even with the cost of gas, it's cheaper to drive.
Yeah.
You know, also the ferry, depending on the time of year, it gets pretty damn cold on the lake.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be a shocker to you, but there's no trees on the lake, so any wind that blows across.
There's no trees on the lake. What?
I know, man. Wild, isn't it?
I don't know. It's crazy. What kind of lake do you have?
Mitch, what you have is called a swamp. That's why there's trees.
No, it's a lake.
Well, I showed you a picture of Lake Ontario. Well, somebody here thought Lake Ontario was an ocean.
Was what?
I took a picture while I was on the train of Lake Ontario, and then asked politely to somebody on the panel and said, "Lake or ocean?" ?
Yeah.
And
That was me.
Yeah. I was trying to be nice and not give you that opportunity to.
Oh, okay.
That's why they call them the Great Lakes. They're so big that people, when they came here the first time, thought they were in an ocean.
Yep.
Till they realized the water was fresh. But yeah, so the only part I'm not looking forward to out of this trip is probably being in Detroit, being in Detroit so late in the day.
I would be not wanting to do the layover in Chicago. That's
Yeah.
why, forget everything else. That's going to be the bad part. Like sitting in a bus station the
other thing too, man, if you want real fun, go on YouTube, type in Greyhound, because Greyhound is the company I'll be traveling through once I get across the border. Greyhound treats their customers, and I use the word lightly, like cattle. Like, they're horrible. Like, I was watching this one video where this guy was traveling. He wanted to do a challenge where he traveled from New York City to Los Angeles, and he was somewhere in Utah, and the guy's like, "Okay, this is your transfer. I'm done for the night. Get off the bus." Kicked them out of the bus at like 2 a.m. on the side of the highway in Utah, and said, "Your new bus driver will be here eventually. You just have to wait for him." And they waited 4 hours. So 6 a.m, this bus comes up to take them the rest of the way to wherever the hell they were going. But could you imagine 2 a.m, you're sleeping or trying to sleep on a Greyhound, and then someone says, "Okay, we're at a truck stop in the middle of the desert. Get out."
Well, I took a Greyhound once from Colorado to here, and I had a layover maybe 2 or 3 hours in Arizona, but it was like middle of the day in New Mexico actually, and it sucked. It just because like he stopped in like Flagstaff, Phoenix, like there was all, and it's just like with all that.
Yeah. So.
Hey, Vince.
Yep.
Old Diddy's plane has left the States.
Really?
Yeah. He got his Gulfstream is
Gone
down somewhere down towards like Cuba, down that area in the Caribbean.
He's not coming back.
Nah.
Who are you guys talking about? Sorry, what? Who?
P. Diddy.
P. Diddy.
Oh,
They raided his Homeland Security about sex trafficking and all this other stuff. They raided his all his properties and all the stuff today. And
because of what Cat Williams was saying,
Air private jet has left the United States. They've tracked it. It's going down into the Caribbean right now somewhere. Flying that way.
Damn.
Yeah, as of 7:49. So of an hour ago.
Did not see that happen.
Any of you guys watched that Nickelodeon Quiet on Set?
I haven't watched. I saw it on there, but I haven't watched it.
I heard it's pretty interesting, to say the least.
Yeah.
Well, gentlemen, I'm gonna wrap it up because I'm sure Mitch is hungry.
Quit blaming it on me.
I'm hungry.
8:30, bro. It's when you always want to stop.
It's 5:30.
Well,
yes.
there, yes.
Yeah.
8:30 where the rest of us are.
Oh, except for Andrew, I think it's 7:30 there.
Andrew's not on here.
Andrew's what, 1 hour behind you? What is he?
Yeah.
I think he's Central Time, I believe.
Yeah, so I'll be traveling to a new time zone.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, guys, we're going to wrap this up. I want to say thank you for Mitch for coming out. LBD, Quickdraw, Vince. We will see you guys next week. In the meantime, thank you as always, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Cool.
Bye.
Later.
See ya.